You're watching the SCAC YouTube channel, and joining us today from Sherman, Texas is the SCAC Special Teams Player of the Week, Senior Defensive Back, Shane Hodge of the Austin College Roos. And Shane, first of all, congratulations on the honor, and we appreciate you joining us today.
Appreciate you having me on.
Shane, we'll start with this. You guys went into a matchup with Howard Payne this past weekend, coming off your first win of the season over Occidental. Tell me just what your mindset was, the team's mindset was, after coming off that big win and going into this matchup against the Yellow Jackets.
We were just looking to improve and build on the success that we had against Occidental. We weren't trying to take one game at a time and just get the next win and go into the Howard Payne game looking to improve and make sure that we stopped their 3-0 record and just make sure we had a good game against a very good team.
Shane, we were talking off camera. You told me this was your first collegiate field goal block, and it came at a perfect opportunity. As you blocked the field goal, Howard Payne was going for a tie to end the game. You block a field goal from 45 yards out to give the Roos the 19-16 win. Describe to me that feeling, one, to get the blocked field goal, to be able to get a hand on it, and just what it felt like to give your team that victory and just kind of the pandemonium that took place after you guys won the game.
Well, obviously it was a really big moment, and in that huddle before the play, Coach Dawson had just said, "Everybody, go block the field goal, get a piece of it," and everybody got a really good push, and Scott Lloyd did a good job coming off the edge and getting that wing down, and I came around the corner, and it was a really good angle, and I was really lucky to just get my arms in the right spot and get a piece of the ball. And as soon as I felt it hit my arm, I knew that it wasn't going to go in, and it was just, I knew that we'd won, and we'd done a really good job holding them and keeping them out of the end zone. So to set me up for that moment, I got to give a lot of credit to our defense, and the offense got a big score there at the end of the game. So the moment was a great moment, a great feeling for me, and it wouldn't have happened though if we hadn't played a really good game, especially in that second half. So it was a really exciting moment for me.
And Shane, you bring up the defense, and it was another great game from this defense. You also had an interception in the game in your defensive back position. Last week against Occidental, you guys really set the tone defensively, only allowing 12 points, really shutting down the Tigers in the second half. This week, you hold the Yellow Jackets to 7 points in the second half, really took control of the game. Tell me about just the confidence this defense is playing with right now, especially coming off of two very well-played games.
We're all playing with a lot of confidence, yes, and we're just keeping our mind focused on doing our job and making sure that everybody does what they're supposed to do, and we're not trying to worry about the next play or the play before. We're just trying to keep our mind focused on the play ahead and what we got to do, and making sure that we do our job and trusting each other, so that as we go forward, we can keep stringing these good halves, these good quarters, these good games together, and trying to keep these wins going.
Shane, going forward, this team will take on Southwestern this upcoming weekend in Georgetown. It will be a non-conference game. The conference season will take place later in the year. Just tell me what this team has to keep doing. What are you guys hoping to continue to accomplish as you go forward? What's it going to take for this team to continue to be successful?
I think that it'll just take a lot of the same of what we're doing right now, just focusing and making sure we keep improving every week, and making sure that we just do our job and really improve each week, especially in practice, just making sure that we improve each day. We talked about at the start of camp this year that as long as we improve each day, that we'll be okay as we move forward into the season, and we'll just try to keep improving each week.
This has been the SCAC Special Teams Player of the Week, Senior Defensive Back Shane Hodge of the Austin College Roos. Shane, we're going to move on to our next segment. We call it Take 5. We have 5 random questions coming your way, and I'm going to start with this. We're going to throw you a softball here to start it off. Gatorade or Powerade?
Gatorade.
And I've got to follow that up with which color, which flavor are you going with?
Oh, I'm going with purple.
Purple, solid one. Now tell me, on this team, we asked Delmas who was the funniest person on this team. in the last interview, and he happened to say you. So we're going to let you put somebody out there. Who's one of the best dancers on the team? Who can get down in the locker room?
I'm going to have to go with, that'd be Trey Stewart. I'm going to have to say Trey Stewart.
We'll have to keep that in mind if we ever get an interview with Trey Stewart. That was one of the guys we actually interviewed in the preseason. All right, here we go. Fill in the blank. My head coach is really good at blank, and you cannot say coaching. That is not allowed in this fill in the blank.
I'm going to have to say that Coach Dawson is really good at getting us in shape during camp.
Okay, all right. All right, here's been a controversial question. It's really kind of split the SCAC Nation in half. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? And you have to choose one.
Oh, no. Let's see. I'll go with Backstreet Boys.
Is there a particular reason?
Not really.
Oh, come on. They had a couple good jams, right? You know, they had a few here and there. Oh, we'll get you out in the final one. You can have, somebody's going to let you pick a car. You can pick any car in the world. What's your dream car?
Oh, man, that's probably a Chevy truck. I'm not real fancy with it, so any kind of truck really is good.
Yeah, just keep it simple with the truck. I like it. This is the SCAC Special Teams Player of the Week, Senior Defensive Back, Shane Hodge of the Austin College Roos. And Shane, again, we congratulate you on the honor. We thank you so much for taking the time out to join us and have a little fun with us. And we wish you and the Roos good luck the rest of the season.
Yeah, I appreciate it.